Welcome to Bogglesox TV. We've got lots of classic and original TV shows. Subscribe now and enjoy the video.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
Grandpa! No, be careful! Grandpa, stop! Grandpa in my pocket! This is me, Jason Mason. This is my house, where I live with my mum, Dad, Sister Jemima, and Grandpa. And today, I was showing him something new. Do you like my new helmet, Grandpa?
I certainly do.
Anyone see my binoculars?
It was a lovely sunny day. Mum and Dad were taking me and Jemima for a bike ride around Sunnysands. Our town is called Sunnysands because it's always sunny and it's by the sea. We love spending time at our beachette on the beach. And you can see the lighthouse from my bedroom window. This is Mum and Dad's bike shop. And here's Miss Smiley's cafe, which serves the best ice cream sundaes in the world. Then there's Mr. Whoops' shop, where you can buy anything and everything. And best of all, you can get to all of these places by bike.
Oh, I do miss all those cycling trips. We used to have such a good time, didn't we, Wolfie, eh? You used to sit in the basket at the front.
Must be awful not being able to ride a bike anymore. Poor old Grandpa, stuck indoors day after day.
Doesn't stop me having fun, though.
No, this was the day that I discovered nothing stops Grandpa.
Hurry up, Jason. We're going to stop at Mr. Whoops' toy shop on the way. Mum's buying us a treat.
Ah, do I get a treat too? I could do with a bird-watching book.
Yes, I suppose so.
Everyone loves Mr. Whoops. He owns the toy shop in Sunnysands, which is the best toy shop in the world. You can buy anything and everything here. Mr. Whoops is great fun. And he loves his toy shop as much as we do.
I love Mr. Whoops' shop. I'll help you choose something.
But, Grandpa, you're not coming.
Oh, no, of course not. I forgot. Silly me.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
Should we go then?
Bye, Grandpa. See you later.
Grandpa.
Bye.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of mischief. He can run along shelves. Grandpa, stop! He can hide behind things. Grandpa! Grandpa, come back! Grandpa, watch out! He can jump off high places. He can run away from me. Grandpa, stop! Oh, yes. When Grandpa's small, he has more energy than anybody. Before I could stop him, Grandpa jumped into my backpack. I was about to get him out when Dad came in.
Jason, we're waiting for you. Oh, where's Grandpa? Ah, gone for a little lie down, has he? Come on.
Of course, Dad has no idea about the shrinking cap and no idea that Grandpa was coming with us. So we got on our bikes and cycled to Mr. Whoops' shop. Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents. Every time he knocks something over, he goes... Whoops! He helped Jemima choose a pink bucket and spade. He helped Dad choose a book about seabirds. And he helped Mum choose a sketch pad and some paints.
day.
I had Grandpa to help me choose.
Look, Jason, over there. That's the very thing. I love kites. We can fly it on the beach.
I'm not sure a kite's the right treat for today, Jason. There's no wind.
Please, Dad, it's the only thing I want.
Okay then, up to you.
Buy it, Jason. We'll get it to fly, promise.
So, we got back on our bikes and soon we were at the beach. Luckily, Jemima was making a sand pie. Dad was looking out for seabirds. And Mum was doing her latest hobby. Mum's always taking up new hobbies. 1 week it's karate, then it's salsa dancing, then cake decorating, the ukulele, knitting, opera singing, and now she's taking up drawing and painting. So nobody saw Grandpa helping me with the kite.
If you get that kite to fly, Jason Mason, I'll eat my socks in a sandwich.
Oh, I look forward to that. We're going to do it, Jason. Wait and see. I've got a brilliant plan.
But before Grandpa could tell me what his brilliant plan was, Mum came over.
Could you pass me that bucket, Jason? I need to get some water for my paints.
It's all right. I'll get it. You go back and sit down.
It was getting hot under there.
I've got to find you another hiding place.
I don't want to hide. I want to fly the kite.
The kite, that'll do. Now stay there and don't move. I'll be right back. I went down to the sea to get some water for Mum. I was hoping Grandpa was going to behave himself and stay under the kite. Luckily, Jemima was digging a hole with her new pink spade. Dad was looking at pictures in his new bird book. And Mum was getting ready to use her new paints.
Thank you, Jason. No luck with the kite, then.
Try again, Jason. I'll help. I really want to see Dad eating a sock sandwich.
It's okay, honest, For once, I was glad that Grandpa hadn't done what he was told. But where was he now?
There's no wind at all. You never do it in a million years.
I knew Grandpa was planning to do it a lot sooner than that. But first, I needed to find him.
Psst! Jason! Over here! Phew!
Grandpa!
That was close.
So what's this brilliant plan then?
Haven't you guessed? I'm going to use a little bit of Grandpa magic.
When Grandpa's wearing his shrinking cap, he can do all sorts of amazing things. He can drive my toy car, zoom off in my plane. Oh yes, when Grandpa's wearing his shrinking cap, anything he gets into or onto will go. He can even fly around on Gordon, my toy seagull. And now he was using his magic to do this. Are you sure you're going to be all right, Grandpa?
Yes, I'll be fine. As long as you hold on tight to the string. Are you ready? Up, up and away!
This time Grandpa had gone too far.
Hey!
I don't believe it! Mum! Dad! Look!
Oh, how on earth?
That's incredible, Jason.
Of course, I had to pretend it was me making it fly.
What's that funny blob on the end of the tail?
The good news was that the kite was too high for them to see that the funny blob was Grandpa. The bad news was that Dad was about to look through his binoculars.
These are really powerful. I'll be able to see everything in tiny detail.
This was a disaster. Any moment, Grandpa's secret would be out. There was only one thing to do. Let go.
Oh, Jason! Sorry.
What's too far away now? I can't see.
What a shame. Lost your kite.
I hadn't just lost my kite, I'd lost Grandpa. I couldn't lose Grandpa. Who would I read stories with? Who would I play games with? Who would I put in my pocket? I spent the afternoon worrying about where he was. Then we all came home. What was I going to say when they found out that Grandpa wasn't in his room having a little lie down? But I needn't have worried.
Look, Jason, your kite! How did it get in our tree? That's really weird.
No, it's not. It's fantastic.
Mum, Dad, Jason's kite's in the tree.
Grandpa, are you there?
Of course I'm here. Hold your hands out. I'm going to jump.
I rushed past the others into the sitting room and put Grandpa down. He took off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
I'm still glad you're safe, Grandpa.
Oh, I had a great time. Much more fun than riding a bike.
I'm sorry I let go of the string, but there was no choice.
You did the right thing, Jason. Teamwork.
Yes, Grandpa. Teamwork.
Do you fancy a bite of my sock sandwich, Jason?
No way.
Jason flew the kite and there was no wind.
You should have seen it, Grandpa. It was like magic.
Magic? Oh, I love a bit of magic. Don't I, Jason?
Rosy and Fizz, Rosy and Fizz, play together, whatever the weather. Two best friends and the fun never ends. So come on in and play with Rosy and Fizz.
Hello, my name is Lucy and this is Rosy. Hello, Rosy. Let's put Rosy here. And this is Fizz. Hello, Fizz. And Rosy and Fizz have been very busy today playing with their toys and inside their toy box. Lots of clues for today's story. Shall we have a look? There's a tent, a train, chuff, 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 and a torch. A torch with a shiny light. Rosy and Fizz are going camping and we're going to join them. So are you ready? Let's switch to story time. And we switch to story time by making a big story clock. Can you make a big story clock with me? After 3, 1, 2, 3, a big story clock with seconds, minutes and hours. And pretend your body is the big hand and put your little hand like this and join in with me.
Tick tock, it's the story clock. It must be time for a story. Tick tock, it's the story clock. Are you ready for a story? Stretch up high, stretch down low. Wriggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Tick tock, it's the story clock. Hands up, who's ready for a story?
Rosy and Fizz were busy packing their bags for the camping trip. So far they had packed their toothpaste, toothbrush, sandwiches in a lunchbox, and then Fizz asked, "Rosy, do you think it will be dark in the tent?" "It will be dark at night," said Rosy. "Oh, that's given me a good idea, Fizz. Let's take a torch. A torch shines a bright light." "That is a good idea," said Fizz. And soon Rosy and Fizz were ready to set off.
"This is a perfect place," said Rosy. "The ground is flat and there's lots of room." "Look, there's Bee," said Fizz. "Hi, Bee." Whoops. Bump. "Rosy, are you okay?" "I'm fine."
As the sun went down and the moon came up, Rosy and Fizz snuggled down and went to sleep.
Twit-too, twit-too. "What's that noise?" asked Fizz. "It's just Owl," said Rosy, talking to his friends. "Go to sleep." "What's that noise?" asked Fizz. "It's just Hedgehog," said Rosy, snuffling for worms. "Go to sleep."
"Rosy, look at this! It's a train!"
"Hello, I'm Hop. All aboard!" Chuff, chuff, wish, wish, clackety clack, chuffing along the winding track. With a whistle and a screech, the train cries stop. All aboard the midnight hop. "Library, please," said Dr. Dolly. "I have a book to return."
But as the train chuffed away, it screeched to a halt. A branch had fallen. The train track was blocked.
"Bother," said Hop. "Leave this to us," said Rosy and Fizz. "All aboard!"
"To the tent, please," said Rosy and Fizz. "Thank you, Hop." And that was the story of Rosy and Fizz Go Camping. It's nearly time for Rosy and Fizz to go, but just before we do, let's stick the tent and the train inside the Rosy and Fizz storybook so they'll always remember their story adventure. And why don't you join us next time for another Rosy and Fizz story? I wonder what toys we'll find inside their toy box. We'll see you then. Bye! Right then, shall we find a page? Let's find a page like that and let's stick in the train first. So here you go. Just like that. Bye!
Happy hairy family and hairy land, and we're the hairy fairies, telling all the stories
And singing in a band.
We had a little accident with our magic and turned the world hairy.
Oh, how dreadful!
We've run out of spells in our hairy fairy tree.
But they don't care.
They love to be hairy. The Ha Ha Hairies, finding all the laughter in Hairy Land. Ma, Pa,
And Minnie.
and don't forget there's Nana.
And Chihua Ha Ha, the hairy pet.
But up on the hill in Chateau Shampoo, there's Boris Boo-hoo.
And Boise too.
Boris is trouble, you wait and see. But they don't care, they love to be hairy. The Ha Ha Hairies. Oh, another day, another adventure, Wiggy. Oh, hello.
Hello. Didn't expect to see you here now. The hairy sun's starting to go down. Oh, hey, Quiff, maybe we should go on a nighttime adventure.
I'm not sure that's such a great idea. Remember when the Hairies did that?
Listen up. This is a good one. Well, one afternoon in Hairyland, the Ha Ha Hairies were very busy. Pa, Ma, and Minnie Ha Ha were loading up the Fluffer poop.
And we were watching from the flower bed. This meant that they were going on an adventure.
A nighttime adventure.
A nighttime camping adventure.
This was the day of the big camp out.
So Ma Ha Ha and Minnie Ha Ha and Pa Ha Ha all climbed into the Fluffer Puffer Poop.
But someone was missing.
Boise Boo-hoo! He'd been invited on the big camp out as well. As soon as Boise saw Minnie, this happened.
But that still wasn't everyone.
Nana Ha Ha was going on the big camp out too.
Nana had brought loads and loads of stuff.
While Pa put Nana's things into the Fluffer Puffer Poop, Nana pulled out a special treat for the camping trip. It was...
hairy sausages! Yeah! I would do absolutely anything, Quiff. Anything for a hairy sausage. Anything.
The hairy sun was starting to go down. And up on the hill at Chateau Shampoo, someone else liked sausages. Can you guess who? Boris Boo-hoo! What's he gonna do?
He wanted those hairy sausages and he wanted them now.
He had to get to the Ha Ha Hairies' house as fast as he could. So off he went on his clatterbanger.
Clatterbanger's coming down the hill. Clatterbanger's coming down the hill. And what is Boris going to do? And what is Boris going to do? Meanwhile, Nana was doing this. She was skipping with the sausages.
The Ha Ha Hairies were laughing so much that they didn't see Boris Boo-hoo tippy-toeing in.
But we did.
The Fluffer Puffer Poop was almost ready for the off.
All they needed was Nana. So Ma went, boop, boop.
And Nana went... whoops!
And the sausages landed in the furry fir cone tree.
They were right above Boris.
But Nana ran to the Fluffer Puffer Poop and jumped in.
Nana's already forgotten about the sausages, hasn't she? The Ha Ha Hairies were in such a rush now because soon it would be dark. They're going on a journey in the Fluffer Puffer Poop. journey in a happy hairy group.
Poop, poop.
Poop, poop. They zoom, zoom, zoom through hairy land.
They huff a puff a chuff through the forest of frizz. Oh, they're going on a journey in the fluff a puff a poop, poop, poop. Zoom, zoom, whiz, whiz.
Poop, poop. Zoom, zoom. Whiz, whiz. Boris Boo-hoo had wasted no time.
But nor had Chihua Ha Ha. No way was Boris going to have those hairy sausages. No way.
So the hairies had gone, and Boris had the sausages up the tree.
And Chihua Ha Ha was under the tree.
And he'd been forgotten.
Poor Chihua. Forgotten. Forgotten.
Oh, cheer up, Wiggy.
But then we heard this.
Look, Minnie's come back to fetch him. Minnie came back, and Boris went into a panic.
The kind of panic that makes you drop sausages.
So Minnie found Chihua Ha Ha, and she found the sausages. What a clever dog.
So off they went to join the others.
Boris was furious. He stormed back to his clatterbanger.
And we decided to go and find the Ha Ha Hairies in the Forest of Frizz.
Papa Picky, follow me round hairy land.
Round hairy land.
I am quick,
And I am Wiggy
with a hairy fairy band.
The Ha Ha Hairies had arrived in the Forest of Frizz and set up their camp.
We landed in a frizzy tree.
Pa was getting the barbecue ready to cook the hairy sausages.
Which Chihua Ha Ha was carefully guarding.
The big camp-out was going really well.
But all that was about to change.
Up on the hill at Chateau Shampoo, Boris had not given up. He wanted those hairy sausages more than ever now.
What he needed was a plan. Boris needs a plan, he needs a plan as quick as he can. He needs to plan a big surprise.
He needs to plan his next disguise.
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
What'll it be? A wolf! This time, Boris had disguised himself as a wolf.
His plan was to scare the Ha Ha Hairies away from their camp, then sneak in.
And get the sausages! Tippy-toe, through the Forest of Frizz went Boris the wolf.
Shh, don't make a sound.
Tippy-toe, went his big hairy paws.
And crunch, crunch, crunch went the leaves on the ground.
There's nothing he won't do for a sausage.
But how to get the hairies away from the camp?
Boris had a plan to make them run. So here we go now. 3, 2, 1. Howl like a wolf.
Ow! Ow!
Howl like a wolf.
Ow! Ow!
And everyone heard and they said,
What's that? A bird?
an elephant.
A very big cat. And off went Nana, Minnie, Posy, Mom.
And Pa, but someone stayed behind. Chihua Ha Ha. Howl like a wolf.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Howl like a wolf.
Ow! Ow!
But poor old Boris couldn't think what to do.
'Cause Chihua Ha Ha just knew
He knew.
that it wasn't a wolf, it was Boris Boo-hoo. And Chihua barked, and then he growled.
Boris wasn't getting sausage, however hard he howled.
But he wouldn't give up.
Oh no!
No way, he'd have those sausages come what may. Howl like a wolf. Howl like a wolf.
They pulled and they pulled
On the sausage string, and with one last pull, the string went.
The Ha Ha Hairies were back. They'd heard the barking.
Everyone thought Chihua Ha Ha was so brave, he'd just seen off a wolf.
Then Boise found the hairy sausages.
At last, they could have their big camp-out feast.
As for Boris Boo-hoo, his hairy sausage hopes were over.
Boo! But Chihua Ha Ha's hopes of a sausage had only just begun. The bravest dog in Hairyland got the fattest, hairiest sausage.
I would do honestly absolutely anything for a hairy sausage, Quiff. I would.
OK, Wiggy. I know what you can do.
What?
Howl like a wolf.
OK, I'll give it a go.